worth it. It's just not worth it to yell, right? Because it's all going to be the same thing. The Heat build a lead, they blow a lead. Heat build the lead, they blow a lead. And the Heat build the lead, and they blow the lead. It's 15 games now that the Heat blown the lead. And it's at home, too. Think about this. 3 straight games, the Heat have managed to blow the lead. They did the same thing against the Hornets up at Charlotte. This time, they actually blown yet another 17-point lead, at least, against Charlotte Hornets, and actually losing at home. What a disaster. What an absolute train wreck of the season this turned out to be. And honest to God, if I'm going to be straight with y'all, I agree with Jimmy Butler. I want to see my joy back. And this season's just not been joyful. He's out there having a joyful time at the Golden State Warriors, possibly laughing his ass off on the Miami Heat. And meanwhile, what? We're getting humiliated every other night of the year or of the month? Give me a break. And of course, the Hornets would rally from the 11-point deficit in the fourth quarter again. That the Heat blown again. Khalil Ware was a disaster in the fourth quarter. Although I'll say this is kind of my fault too. I wanted to have Khalil Ware on the fourth quarter. Tell Spo, hey, put in Khalil Ware. We need a defensive at the paint, at the blue rim. He sucked. So, I don't know. There's no answers, no more. And the Heat fallen 6 games under 500. Incredible. So, the joy is gone. It's just the joy is gone. And you lose this game 105-102. You give up big threes late in the fourth quarter to ultimately lose this game. I mean, Mark Williams managed to finish it off. Miles Bridges killed us in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter. Miles Bridges, who somehow, some way, can still play in the NBA. That's bullshit. Still bullshit, man. Let's look at the team stats. 46 out of 36, we out-rebound the Hornets. We out-rebounded by 10, and we still lost. 30. I mean, this is the good defensive game. How do we lose? Free throws, perhaps? 22 out of 23 free throws were made by the Hornets. 22 out of 23. The Heat, 14 for 20. That's bullshit. Field goals, 39 out of 85. That's 45.9%. 36 out of 86 for the Hornets, 41.9%. And yet, despite that, we still lost. That's bullshit. 3-pointers, 10 for 31 for the Heat. They taken less threes, and yet when Charlotte made one more than they attempted more. That's bullshit. 26 assists out of 24 assists. Playmaking. They did more playmaking than the Heat did. Steals, 10 for 7 for the Hornets. That's bullshit. 6 for 3 in blocks for the Hornets. That's bullshit. 17-point lead for the Heat. Blown away. The Hornets' largest lead was 4. That's late in the fourth quarter, and we still lost this game. That's bullshit. And the fouls, not calling much for the Heat. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. The Heat were getting calls, and they don't capitalize for shit. David Mitchell gets technical foul. LaMelo Ball, of course, makes that free throw. And that technical free throw still makes an impact against the Heat. That's bullshit. Perhaps the worst of all, you turning the ball over 16 times against a 16 for 48 Hornets team. 16 turnovers. And you conceded 19 from those turnovers. And they only conceded 10. Or committed 10 turnovers and conceded 14 of those. That's bullshit. I'm going to go with a box score, and I'm just going to call it because there's just no point in talking about the same bullshit over and over. Miles Bridges, 35 points. Yeah, he's better than LaMelo Ball. I don't care what none of y'all say. 35 points for him, completely wiping the floor against the Heat. 5 for 11 in three-pointers, 12 for 19 in field goals, 6 for 6 in free throws, with 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks. Mark Williams, 24 points for him, with 9 for 13 in field goals, 6 for 7 in free throws. He's the only one that missed the free throw the entire night. Incredible. And Mark Williams, what position does he play? He's their center. 7-foot center. What the hell, Khalil Ware? Miles Bridges, he's a small forward, but yet 35 points for him. What the hell? 24 points for him. I already talked about it. 10 rebounds. He has a double-double. 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. LaMelo Ball with 15 points. 2 for 12 in three-pointers. And, yeah, one of them is in the... Yeah, of course. 5 for 21 in field goals. He actually did not have a good game. But 3 for 3 in free throws with 6 rebounds, 10 assists, and 1 steal. He has a double-double. Daquan Jeffries with 8 points with 2 3-pointers, 2 for 2 free throws with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. And Josh Green with just a 3-pointer with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Three of their starters carry the game. Miami Heat, Andrew Wiggins, 19 points for him. 12 of those, as for what I remember, 12 of those came in the first quarter. He has 19 points, 1 for 5 in three-pointers, so he's been ice cold since the first. 8 for 17 in field goals, 2 for 2 free throws with 7 rebounds, 2 assists on the block. Bam played his heart out once again. 23 points for him, 2 for 4 in three-pointers, 8 for 16 in field goals, 5 for 7 in free throws with 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. Khalil Ware, disaster. I'm sorry, I know he's a rookie, but a disaster. You're playing against a Hornets team, for God's sake, man. And you only scored 2 points? 2 points, dude. Come on. You could do better than that. You made the NBA for a reason, dog. And he has 5 rebounds. Cool. But get the points in, dude. I mean, 1 for 6 in the field goals? You're 7 feet. How do you miss these shots, man? I can make these shots. I don't care if there's big guys right in front of me. I can do that. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal on the block. Davion Mitchell, who was teed up in this game, 7 points for him. He has a 3-pointer. That 3-pointer was at the fourth quarter, at the very end of the fourth quarter, to try to get back within, see if there was any hope for a steal. Which newsflash, when Davion Mitchell did shoot that 3-pointer, Charlotte turned the ball over. He had the basketball, and they just airballed it. They just couldn't get that shot into the hoop. Literally after Tyler Hero bricks and airballs. Anyway, Mitchell with 7 points, 1 3-pointer, 3 for 6 in field goals with 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Tyler Hero, 21 points, 1 for 5 in three-pointers, and he's been bricking 3-pointers. 9 for 17 in field goals, 2 for 4 in free throws with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And off the bench, Duncan Robinson with 14 points for him, 3 for 7 in three-pointers, 1 more in the paint, 3 for 3 free throws with just an assist. Let me ask you a question. Why the hell are we going small ball to start the fourth quarter? Let me say this. Khalil Ware was bad, but why are you starting Haywood Highsmith in the fourth quarter? Why? He's 6'4" or 6'5". Why can't we start with tall guys first? Just get the defensive game going first. Why are we starting Haywood? Terry Rozier, 14 minutes played, 4 points for him. I mean, come on. And Haywood played 31 minutes. He outplayed 2 of our starters, which was Davion and Khalil Ware. What are we doing, Spo? What are we doing? This doesn't make any sense, man. I'm trying to find words. I just can't find words. This has been horrible. I guess my question is, do you now go for tanking? Do we? Do we go for freaking flag? I don't know, man. You couldn't beat. I mean, the only game we won in March was against the Wizards, the team that you should beat. Since then, we lost 4 straight. For the Miami Heat as a whole, since let me see here, since the All-Star break. All right, since the All-Star break, we only won 4 games. We beat the Raptors in overtime. We beat the Hawks. We beat the Pacers. That was a big win. And we beat the Wizards. Oh, what the hell? Of those 4 wins, the Heat lost to the Bucks, to the Hawks on the road, to the Knicks, who blew a 19-point lead against the Knicks, Cavaliers, which was bullshit, Timberwolves, Bulls, and the Hornets. And out of all those, the Heat should have been, they really should have been 6-5. Or maybe even 7-4. But they are 4-7 to start from the All-Star break. 4-7. Think about that math. Or 4-8. I don't care no more. But think about that math. Those wins, or those losses, rather, some of them should have been victories against the Knicks, against the Wolves. I mean, for God's sake, against the Bulls and the Hornets. What the hell are we doing? Now the upcoming schedule, you got the Clippers tomorrow. You got the Celtics on Friday. You can't beat the Celtics. And follow up by a back-to-back against the Grizzlies. We're going to see Ja Morant. Oh, wait. Next, you go to the Garden. Then you go back home against the Pistons, who are red hot right now, having the more historically bad season, going to make the playoffs. Then you got the Rockets, and you got the Hornets next. Then you welcome back Jimmy Butler, the Warriors, on TNT. We're going to get embarrassed by the Warriors, bro. Then we get the Hawks. We got the Sixers. You might... actually, I don't even know no more. You get my point here. At the very least, the Heat is going to play in the play-in. But knowing them, they're probably going to drop out of the play-in, which is fine. The Bulls are hot. We might be a 9th or 10th seed. We still have the first. We might have a protected first round from the Warriors. Do you want the 2 first-round picks? I definitely want the first 2 first-round picks. This season's a lost cause. Anyway, I'm done talking about this. This game was the game that you really should have won against the Hornets. It's unacceptable, but you guys already know that. I mean, fuck. I mean, the people that watch these games are crazy. I'm crazy too. I'm crazy even talk about this. But I was told I shouldn't do it. Fuck off. I'm gonna do what I want to, and nobody can tell me what to do. Because there are some Heat fans that do listen. I mean, do I deserve it? Do I deserve this kind of misery? I don't feel like I should. But anyway, I'm done talking about this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another recap. I'm probably not going to watch this game, but I'll definitely watch the game on demand, if anything. But yeah, man, that's going to do it. If you like this video and not the game, and yeah, tell me why. Anyway, Miami TV sign off, folks. Good night.